Austin Kleon's Steal Like an Artist is a refreshingly direct and inspiring guide to creativity in the modern world. It dismantles the myth of true originality, proposing that all creative work is built upon existing ideas, and that genuine creativity lies in observing, learning from, and transforming what's already out there. The book distills this philosophy into 10 actionable principles, encouraging everyone, from artists to everyday problem solvers, to embrace a more active and less inhibited approach to creating. Here are the 10 key takeaways, enhanced with everyday examples. 1. Steal like an artist. This foundational principle doesn't advocate for plagiarism, but rather for studying, dissecting, and reinterpreting the work of others you admire. It's about being influenced, not merely copying. Imagine you want to start a small business selling artisanal candles. Instead of trying to invent a completely new concept, you might steal the minimalist packaging idea from a successful Scandinavian brand, adopt the streamlined online ordering process from a popular e-commerce site, and emulate how a local business uses Instagram to engage its community. You're not copying outright, but taking these successful elements, blending them with your unique style, your choice of scents, your personal branding, and creating something new and distinctly yours. 2. Don't wait until you know who you are to get started. Kleon stresses that creativity is a journey of discovery, not a predefined destination. You don't need a perfect self-identity or a grand plan before you begin creating. Start making things, and your identity will emerge through the process. You've always dreamed of starting a blog, but you're unsure of your niche: travel, cooking, personal development? Instead of spending months trying to figure out your blogger identity, just start writing about what genuinely interests you today. You might begin with recipes, then realize your true passion is intertwining travel stories with food. Your identity as a travel food blogger will solidify as you produce content and see what resonates with you and your audience. 3. Write the book you want to read. Create the art you long to see, the music you wish to hear. Your personal tastes and passions are your most authentic compass for producing work that is both meaningful to you and potentially valuable to others. You're an avid podcast listener, but you can't find one that perfectly blends your two passions, medieval history and science fiction. Rather than wishing it existed, launch your own podcast where you explore the connections between these two worlds. Because it's the podcast you want to listen to, you'll be intrinsically motivated, and your genuine enthusiasm will likely attract others who share your niche interests. 4. Use your hands. Even in our digital world, Kleon advocates for working with analog tools. Physical creation can stimulate different parts of your brain, help generate ideas, and provide a necessary break from screens. If you're a graphic designer spending all day on a computer, to unlock new ideas or just shift your perspective, grab a sketchbook and some pencils and just doodle, draw random shapes, or brainstorm design elements by hand. Similarly, if you're a software developer, sketch out your code architecture on a whiteboard. The physical act of drawing or writing by hand can help you visualize solutions you might not have discovered digitally. 5. Side projects and hobbies are important. Your pursuits outside your main work can be an unexpected source of inspiration, cross-pollination, and breakthroughs. They keep your creative muscles active without the pressure of your primary occupation. You work as an accountant during the day, but in the evenings and weekends, you're a passionate street photographer. This hobby isn't just a release, it hones your observational skills, visual composition, and ability to tell stories. These skills, perhaps without you realizing it, could improve the clarity of your professional presentations or help you structure complex reports by adding a more engaging visual dimension. 6. The secret: do good work and share it with people. It's not enough to create, you must also showcase your work to the world. Dissemination is just as crucial as creation. You've spent months perfecting your homemade sourdough bread and now consistently bake amazing loaves. The good work is done. Now, share it. Post photos of your bread on Instagram, offer samples to your neighbors, or even write a short guide on 10 mistakes to avoid when baking sourdough for a baking forum. Sharing your work gets you feedback, validates your efforts, and can inspire others. 7. Geography is no longer our master. Thanks to the internet, you don't need to live in a major creative hub to be successful. You can build your own community and opportunities from virtually anywhere. You're a talented illustrator living in a small town with limited art galleries. The internet allows you to create an online portfolio on platforms like Behance or Instagram, sell your creations on Etsy, and connect with potential clients and fellow artists worldwide via Facebook groups or Discord. Your physical location no longer limits your career or visibility. 8. Be nice, the world is a small town. Kindness and respect towards others are paramount for building a strong network and a positive reputation in the long run. You attend a professional networking event. Instead of just handing out business cards, take the time to listen to others, ask genuine questions about their work, and offer help if you can. If you know someone who could benefit from a connection, offer to make an introduction. These small acts of kindness and generosity will be remembered and can lead to unexpected positive outcomes down the line, as human connections are invaluable. 9. Be boring, it's the only way to get work done. Creativity isn't always glamorous, it often requires discipline, routine, and consistent effort, even when it's not exciting. You want to learn a new language. The initial excitement of learning a few phrases is there, but true progress comes from the boring routine, 15 minutes of grammar exercises every morning, vocabulary repetition, or daily listening to a foreign language podcast even if you don't understand everything. This consistency in less stimulating work is what will lead to fluency. 10. Creativity is subtraction. In an age of information overload, true creativity often stems from the ability to simplify, filter, and focus on what's essential. As a student, you're overwhelmed by a vast amount of information for an upcoming exam. Instead of trying to memorize everything, you practice subtraction. You identify the key concepts, summarize the main ideas, focus on what's truly important, and eliminate the superfluous. Similarly, if designing a mobile app, creativity might be knowing which buttons not to include, or which features not to implement, to make the user experience as simple and intuitive as possible. Steal Like an Artist is an empowering manifesto that reminds us that creativity isn't about mythical inspiration but about consistent effort, embracing influences, and bravely sharing what you create with the world. It's a call to action, urging readers to stop overthinking and start doing. Thank you for reading with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more reading practice. Leave a comment below and tell me which part you liked the most, or suggest a topic for the next book. And remember, the more you read, the better your English will become. See you in the next video.